go ahead and grab your 3 heroes, we can go ahead and get started.
You are getting a lot of static, by the way.
Oh, thanks.
Just a little choppy.
You know what it probably is? I put on like this massive like coat thing that's super fuzzy. I'll take it off and hopefully that makes it better. It's super comfy though. Do recommend.
Oh, I could just draw them that way. No one.
So, GudnakGuy, everything gets reset next round, right? All the decks that we picked beforehand.
Except the one that you win here.
Yeah.
All right, I am back. Is that less staticky at all?
It's still a little bit staticky.
I think it's just a connection. I think you're fine.
Okay, cool. Cool.
See, I'm not even worried about the banning phase because I don't even know what I want to play. So like, who cares what you ban? You're actually making it easier for me.
That's
There we
just
go.
top tier
Sounds
strategy
good.
right there. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys can go
Alright, should we
ahead
flip 'em?
and flip. Yeah, let's see what we got.
Oop.
Yeah, that'll go on main right here.
Yeah. Figure why even hide it.
Yeah, respected. I wish I could have played Svar another round too.
Okay, so let me steal these. What's the pickup button?
Let's
You
see.
can just pick up. You could
Yeah.
just group them and then push
Mhm.
3 and they all go to your hand.
Yeah. Yep. Perfect.
Something just happened. Fuck it.
That works too.
Alright.
Oh, Rusty Knight out here. That you love to see it. You love to see it.
I should have presented Rusty Knight just to see.
It's a classic choice.
Does he respect the pick or does he take advantage of the pick? You know?
I mean, if you picked Rusty Knight and I picked Rusty Knight, we're definitely in that mirror next time.
I would hate that. I would be so upset.
GudnakGuy
Why
has
does nothing
nightmares.
work?
GudnakGuy has a nightmare last time I played Rusty.
Wait a
That's so
second.
bad.
Okay. I have a. Never
Yeah.
mind. Never mind.
Oh,
never
okay.
mind.
Okay.
I thought about something with Rusty, and I'm like, wait a minute, can he have anything on his team? Like, wait, no, that's not how that works.
Yeah, just cross factions into the same deck. That'd be so sweet. He's just a
That
cheat
would be
code.
a mess. All right, so what are we banning? Let's.
Yeah, go ahead and
3-2-1
flip.
Hey, there we go. Perfect. This
Alright.
is what I wanted.
Yeah, I didn't.
I
touch
didn't even
it.
make it Dragon deck. I just put it in there so you'd ban it.
I figured the shard guy would run dragon. I don't know.
Oh, I don't even
also
play
just,
Shard.
just didn't want to. Like his name's Pink in Discord. He baited me. All right.
The Nitros pay to win, I guess.
Oh, I have to give you your cards back. My fault. Where did I put those? There was this guy and there was this guy. So you can draw those two.
Oh boy.
Nice.
What do I want to pick? I'm taking too long. I need to just pick one. Let's go with. I'm gonna regret this.
You picked Draz, didn't you?
I might have picked Draz. Oops. I promise you. I promise
Changed
you.
his mind.
I know. I'm sorry.
This is exactly what happened in the Brighton game.
I cheated. Wait, that's not the. What? What did I just do?
I don't know.
It's
you tell
fucking.
me.
Which one? Which one did you mean to play?
So
I don't
sorry.
feel like either
I
one's
meant
like
I
specifically
meant to play
accountable.
Draz. I don't know what I just did. I meant to play Draz.
You can pick whatever you want. I don't care.
I'm not changing it because of what you chose. I'm just terrible with my buttons. I'm so sorry.
I don't.
I
care.
meant Jazz. Oof.
The gamemanship here.
I'll be honest, the Serpent deck has seen one game. I was like, I don't know if I feel confident about
Yeah,
that.
I saw you in rules questions looking at Tunnel Exit the other night, so I'm like, yeah, he's definitely trying out the Needle deck.
Alright, so it's a Draz versus Spirit of Alliance face-off.
That is
and
correct.
I've broken the sanctity of this game, so if I manage to win, I will have haters everywhere.
No more respect in the Gudnak community.
Yep, I've lost all of it. Alright, so deck is here.
All right, your deck is done. Good to go. Then I will go ahead and check yours. Let's see here. Deck.
Bad finger of hell.
Thick, he didn't notice. Honestly, I'm pretty sure this was complete mess like 5 minutes before we got here.
Just like a Draz pre-gun.
I should sort this.
Draz
I should be nice. Alright, let's shuffle. And then we draw first, then we decide turn order, right?
Yeah, we
Yep.
will have to redraw.
Yep, exactly.
I will mulligan this. Okay, there we go.
I'm gonna keep this. So,
Alright.
we roll.
Yeah, go ahead and roll. And this time, just so you know, I'm gonna go ahead and mute myself in your channel unless I see something go like super wrong, and I'm gonna try a hand at a little commentating here. So we'll see if it goes bad or not. But if you need something from me, just say like unmute yourself, and I can do that.
I rolled a 19, so you gotta beat this.
There we go. I lost.
Hell yeah! All right, I will go.
Do you want turns on for the button or no?
Turns are on.
Yep, I turned him on.
I'm stupid.
Yep, and who's going first? I think we have. We'll see. Oh yeah, it's Oreo. It's so confusing when their name is different than what I'm used to seeing. Cause I'm like, this is electricity. No, it's GalacticOreo. Wow, strong starter with the Forge Father. Dude, I'm curious what his hand size is. Like, is that? All right, so he has 5 cards right now. So I'm curious to see if that gets pressured or not. But yeah, super interested to see how this one goes. Like Zero Skater mentioned, I don't think anyone's won with Draz this tournament yet. So, or like in the past 12 Draz games I've seen, honestly.
Perfect use of alt sack right here. You just kill my people.
Right.
Instant value, man.
Just fucking jump down his throat.
Rat's saying he should use Old Sack with his Forge Father right now. That's pretty funny.
Let's try Tractor Brute on top.
Interesting.
Let's give baby a demon hammer.
Oh, wow. This is interesting. But that's really hand reliant again, which is curious because I don't think he's been drawing a ton. I'm going to. Yeah, so he has 4 cards right now, so he has to draw 2 cards for that to be effective, which means Rat could probably just walk up on that. I don't know. I'm curious to see what happens here.
I'm going to draw a card.
He draws. Yeah, I feel like a good play would be to walk up since he's limited on his hand size right now, but I don't know. I'm curious to see what Rat ends up deciding to do here.
Put a goblin under 2 white.
Okay. So yeah, he took the draw action in case you missed it. So that was both of his actions right there, and it's back to Oreo. So he's got 5. Oh, yep, that's a good point. Good point about the free kill there. I forgot about the like draw at the start of turn thing.
Aren't they so fun to play against?
They're not.
Isn't everyone
They're
so fun to
not.
play against?
Interesting move back to the center.
Gotta keep in mind some stuff.
So yeah, I think he should have 5 cards right now with that action.
That. I think I am worried about that though. So we'll go ahead and misplay on purpose. And then
All right, 3 on the board. Starting to bring out the big guns. We have Forge Father, we have Deep Rock Soldier, we have a Brute with a Demon Hammer. It kind of seems like Oreo's putting all his chips on the board, which is really interesting because I think that's a really intimidating presence, but it also means Rat's got a lot of time to find workarounds for that. And yeah, he'll just match it, a 3 for a 3. Curious to see if he takes a straight trade or if he tries to squeeze in something creative over here. Back to Oreo. Wonder what he's thinking. He should have 6 cards. No, he probably has 5 again because he played the Deep Rock Soldier.
this isn't poggers at all. What the hell is this?
I haven't heard that word in
This isn't what I want at all. All you've done is set up a board where neither party can approach the other without bad things happening.
I don't want bad things to happen.
I don't really want bad things to happen. You are making a board state like this. Let's put a little baby Brute on top.
Little idiot.
Draw a card.
Another Brute to the stack. That's nice protection for the lower one. So I'm interested to see how he utilizes that. Rat's a bit worried about a possible immolation play.
Let's start by moving this guy up.
Okay, interesting
Then I go
advancement there.
first.
I think that's a pretty good play. Makes it so he can double hit if Oreo walks up with the Brute stack, getting rid of the Demon Hammer, and then he draws for his second action. Okay, Oreo's draw now. See what he decides to do here.
What could you do if I did that? Could probably do something very mean.
The chance.
I don't want to happen at all. But what?
I think his goal with the Demon Hammer cover up was essentially to move the stack forward, sack the in and then smash the hammer. So I'm pretty sure that was his intention there, but then that got cancelled essentially by the advancement of the brute 2.
I'm gonna trade the 2 brutes.
Brutes trade. Yeah, that is a really interesting point, but now he got rid of that brute. Wonder what Rat's thinking of doing here. I think we still haven't seen any heroes or any tactics from Rat at this point.
I think I'm gonna trade the soldiers.
Trades the soldiers,
You don't want to get hit by Immolation Faith or Water, because there's always that mad
clearing the board.
Taking my turn 4. Very nice.
You're welcome.
Oh. Careful.
Okay, so he's advancing that stack up, and that's, I think, the play he was looking for, where he wanted to have that there for the double hit. But that is interesting. Yeah, we've already seen one tactic and one hero from Galactic, and nothing from Rat yet, so he's saving his cards. Ooh, Faithful Servant. Yeah, that could be a problem with the hammer if he lets that. That could be a big problem for Rat if he doesn't do something about that stack.
Does this, so
Oh.
the dudes bounce back to your hand and the hammer gets destroyed.
That's a great play.
Away when that happens?
It only returns spiders.
Oh.
And then I will deploy Chimera and follow up.
That's right.
Ooh, that's a great play for
That's what happens.
Great play for Rat over here. Getting rid of the Demon Hammer, putting the cards back in hand, and destroying the Faithful Servant. That is a really, really bad turn for GalacticOreo there, and a great move by Rat. I think it's really interesting in this game how it can seem like you have a distinct advantage in just one turn. It can turn around so quickly. That's one of the things I think is super interesting about this game. That is a good point. With Dress still in play, that hammer could come back.
Gotta think about what you're doing next.
Oreo's thinking pretty hard about his turn right now.
Really hoping you have ceasefire, not unmarked.
Oh yeah, like you said, Speed Unmarked is such a good card. I was playing a game with Rat the other day, and he just completely messed up my whole game plan with it. Huge, huge disruption card. Spirit would be super nice here for Rat too. That's a great point. Right next to the enemy gates.
So, come back down.
Gonna check how many cards he has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Then I think I do this.
Okay, so yeah, he's got 6 currently, and he puts down Altar.
You have 7.
Interesting Altar play. I'm curious to see what his plans with Under Church Altar are. Because he doesn't currently have anything that he would want to feed into it, so I'm curious if he'll be able to regain board control enough to utilize Altar, or if that's just going to be,
Stack gets bounced?
if
No, it's really unfortunate.
if that's just going to be there.
Stinks. There's a lot of cards that can do that.
Or a rock.
Yeah, that is one of the big benefits of Unmarked Trails is
I have to draw.
reusing deploy abilities. Also super huge for Chimera, for
It's okay.
Shard Dragon. Really important card to have in the kit.
If I do the right thing, which I may or may not have.
drew his first card, so he's still looking at both of his actions, trying to use those. Curious to see what he puts down here. Yeah, because he doesn't want to advance Forge Father, because that's an even trade right there. So I'm curious if he keeps him in gate as a protection. If he chooses to chase the Chimera, I don't think that's the best option for him personally. He might try to... Oh, interesting. Stacks the Helldiver on top of the Forge Father. That's a really interesting choice. I feel like... Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of strength he has on the board right now, but I wonder if I would have moved the Forge Father over to try to hunt Spirit and left Helldiver as, like, the defense. I don't know. I think that's an interesting choice, and I'm curious to see how it plays out.
Oh well.
It's back to Rat's turn. Also, shout out to Phosmona if he watches this. I used his save that allows us to see if they drew. So that's just going to be super nice if people ask if they drew for turn or not. We can just see down at the bottom left that they did or that they didn't. Also makes it more clear when they take draw actions. So yeah, really interesting. Ooh, this is a really, really strong position for Rat now with the Spirit Master and someone deployed up top. That's really scary. Aspie, I think you're right. I think that Brute 3 is in grave danger. Yeah, that's a really,
Really important. I can move forward, then move back. He stays in my actions, right?
really scary board state.
Infinite passes.
Boo. It's not like he.
And or I don't know if you saw MC's game, but he had a really nice Inquisitor match earlier in the tournament, which you guys should check out. It was a super, super good game. Oh, Immolation play. That's a good play, honestly, for him. Yeah. Because that saves him from being scared of the ambush or getting a really bad trade for the Brute 3.
And I don't see what
I do like that Immolation play quite a bit. I think that's a really nice play for Oreo.
Two-stepping, and my poor 3 brutes. Like, he needs to get the fuck out of there.
And Rat responds with that Soldier 2 and a Hunter 2 stack. Curious to see if he'll take that stack over to pressure those big boys in the gate.
Because now I know you probably have the what to do answers to that tactic. So but the not knowing what Faithful Origins is good.
Yeah, still not. He's got a nice turtle, but still super scary for Oreo here with the Master of the Hunt on the board. And the fact that we haven't seen Hunter 3 yet, which presumably would be in this deck, right? Like, why would you not have a Hunter 3 in a Master of the Hunt deck? That would be a really bad play. So, curious to see when that comes out. Curious if it's being saved for an ambush play or something like that, or if that's going to come back later. He responds with a 2. Probably wants to pressure that Master of the Hunt. Like Spee pointed out, Earthquake would be a really, really nice card for
Definitely don't want to move forward.
Oreo to have in his deck. If he had it, that would be a great use of it. Clearing the Soldier 2 and, most importantly, the Master of the Hunt. But yeah, I'm guessing if he had it in his hand, he would use it. already seen 3 of his tactics so far. We've seen his altar, we've seen his demon hammer, and his immolation. So he just has 2 more tactics. And I believe, I'm curious how many more tactics we see here. Yeah, Rat still has only used unmarked trails. So that is definitely scary for Oreo over here. Last card. Rat's deck, 4 more cards in Oreo's deck. That's pretty interesting.
Feel you hoarding cards over there. Feel it.
Yeah, I'm gonna hoard more Hellcrow.
Okay, so Stronghold is exposed, but now he has all of the tools in his kit. Interesting to see what he'll be cooking up here. Also, without Retreat to the Tunnels, Helldiver will be losing his effectiveness in 3 turns max. So that's definitely a scary position for Oreo here. Oh, I don't think he likes that play. I don't think he likes that play at all. I think that Soldier 2 is going to get eaten here on Rat's turn. Unless he was saving up Ultimate Sacrifice. Oh yeah, he probably won't get eaten because if he leaves his gates exposed like that, he runs the risk of a move up with Helldiver and an ult sacrifice right into his gates. So yeah, I think Rat probably won't take the bait there. But he might be thinking of some other options.
Okay, trade here.
Yeah, I think that's the option.
And I think I put down Elder.
Okay, Elder on the board. That plus Master of the Hunt means anything that gets put on the board at this time by Rat is going to be capable of doing anything. Or double moving, essentially. Not doing anything, but not taking fatigue. Okay, Oreo took his draw for his turn. He now has 2 cards left in his deck. So the clock is ticking here. Okay, moves up the Soldier 2, pressured Master of the Hunt now, and puts a Deep Rock Soldier 1 on top of the Helldiver, boosting his defenses there.
Yeah, don't worry. You get to do whatever you have planned. It's very soon.
Yeah, I've got to imagine that.
The Shard play style of playing nothing until they can win.
I have to imagine Oreo is not running Earthquake here, or else it would be used. Unless it's the bottom 2 cards in his deck, one of the bottom 2 cards. I don't know. Really curious to see what we see there. I agree with Spee's comment, by the way. That is a very strange stack. Interesting to see how it gets utilized. Curious if Rat's going to do something to preserve his Master of the Hunt here. He's he has things he could use for that purpose. But curious to see what his value call he's going to make.
Make this a soldier.
Okay, makes that a soldier with the Elder. And he looks like he's stacking, yeah. For his last action, oh, he is really thinking about what his tactics versus Master of the Hunt are worth right now.
Do you mind if I fan out your graveyard?
Yeah, 100%. You can do it.
Okay.
I'm thinking about this card.
A lot of stuff has died. I would like to make sure that I'm keeping track. I did a terrible job. Feel free to fix it.
I just got it. Oh man.
Oh, question for the chat. I've been wondering if I should organize people's graveyards while we're watching the game, just into like threes, twos, and ones of basic fighter, then tactics and heroes, so we could see really easily at a quick glance what's been played. Do you think that would be worth it, or do you think I should just not mess with their graveyards? What's your opinion on that?
I put this here because I call this a soldier, and then I ambush from here.
Yep, there's the ambush.
I hope alt sack soldier doesn't.
And as Rat pointed out, he's scared of the ultimate sacrifice soldier. Okay, Donovan likes the organized graveyards. That's good to know. I'll let them know in the game just real quick. Ooh, okay, Speed's saying to leave it.
Be a lot happier right now.
I will not make that decision in game. Next time I'll ask both of the players what their opinions are before the game, and I think I'll go with that, just in case, because they might get bothered.
That Dredraz is feeling really bad. Assuming you still have like a reverend or something left, because you just have this altar just sitting here.
Don't question
Just
why the
chill.
altar's there. Just leave it alone.
Okay.
And Oreo is officially to his last card in his deck.
What do I do? What time is it?
Delete the graveyard cards.
6:30. We got, what, 20 minutes left? No,
Bit
it's
of a
not.
sword.
I don't have to rush, but I need to make a play timely. So I just want to think through what I have.
That's a good point. Alter could sack the soldier one. That's really interesting. Except for he's on his last card of his deck. So unless the Hunter 3 moves over
Taking control of the board in
this
a way I
turn,
don't like.
he won't get to pull that play off,
Decide what I'm gonna do about it.
since he just had one card left in his deck.
Not gonna work. That's not going to work.
Oh yeah, even this turn he wouldn't, because he has to draw first turn. And I think that's a really interesting point, as Bros. mentioned about under church altar.
Damn.
I think it's commonly used for like getting a third action on the turn, right, by sacking a cultist.
Somehow
But that
put her off
is
the top of the
a fun
action
use
once.
to
Immediately
essentially
ambushed.
diversion something with under church altar.
Anybody hunt her.
I love it when I see new uses for cards that I hadn't thought of before. That's a nice catch.
We need a way to know how to vote. I also need a way to block in case you get closer. That's important to note. Damn it.
I'm also curious how many cards he has left in his hand. I think I might go take a quick peek at that.
Oh my word.
Oh yeah, see, he only has 6 cards left in his hand, which means unless he can like generate cultists somehow, his Forge Father on the bottom of that stack is also going to be useless. So he is at a very tough spot here where he's looking at his two heroes that increase in their power. Essentially will both be useless very soon, which is not good for him.
Are you the type of guy to run toss? Are you that kind of guy? With your no brutes? If I move off this
think I'm
square, are you
ruthless?
just gonna win the game? Are you that kind of person?
You strike me as someone who would do that. But also
don't
you
know.
strike me as someone who came in with a plan.
Dude, I'm a man with a plan.
I don't love the idea of leaving me open to whether you have toss or not. I also don't want to just sit there. I have a dilemma. Fuck. God damn it, dude. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do any of it. Okay, I've taken too long. I need to consider.
I'm
Pick one now.
considering pressuring this turn so that he makes a choice soon.
Get back to all
We'll see. Oh,
Fuck
there
it.
you go. All right, another Defrog Soldier and Draz on the altar. Okay, so Draz has entered the chat,
We'll just go with
and we'll see what he does with him. Obviously, Cultist Demon Hammer would be nice. Okay, Berserker followed by a 1 Soldier.
Oh wait, hold up. Let me think here for a second. That's dumb.
Changes his mind. Which is a good change of mind for him because I'm assuming he would want to move up and diversion that into the Draz to get that kill there, except for he could just drop a cultist there and get that one, and that would be... but I think that would still work even if he does drop Draz, unless he has ult sack for that. Because, yeah, a cultist with a hammer here, if he did what he did... Yeah, if he were to make that play of the Berserker plus a Soldier, if Draz drops a cultist there, even with Demon Hammer, he could march up, trade, move forward, and trade the Berserker for Draz. But if he dropped the cultist with the Demon Hammer and ran ult sack, that would kill both of his 1 heroes and that one. And then he wouldn't have any pressure on dropping more cultists into the board with Demon Hammers. So that would be very, very interesting. Definitely a tough choice for Rat here. Okay, that's an interesting play. I like that play quite a bit, actually.
Just because action into alt sack with hammer would be stupid if I did it the other way.
Playing a fractal, so I don't have to worry about you magically switching places. But
Over it.
yeah, right? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
shut up.
I think Oreo's Draz is in grave danger here. I think there are too many sneaky ways to move up that Orc Berserker.
Don't.
That's a great idea. I really don't want to. I really don't want to do this. I'm gonna do it anyways. I'm scared. Recruitment drive.
Interesting. Okay, so he has
Stare at this board really hard.
1, 2. He has exactly one more tactic.
For a little while. As I try to imagine what the fuck you're gonna do about this.
Yeah, shared knowledge would be so brutal
Forge
here.
Father, that's a 2.
Yeah.
Just have a bunch of 2.
My heroes required.
Tell me, is this what you're gonna end on?
I'm scared, so I'm going to stare for a second. But most likely, yes, this is what I'm gonna go with.
Galactic's currently deciding if he wants to keep this as his.
I don't think I have anything else to do.
And he does. Passes the turn to Rat. See if we get.
This is a hunter.
Is that a hunter?
I'm gonna make it a hunter though.
Yeah, sure, go for it. What does that get you though?
I'm into attack here.
Okay,
You
but
kill this one, and then I'm going to diversion this.
oh wait, time out.
Yeah.
Before any of that, he gains the hunter status, but his thing is still that he's only +1 when attacking hunters.
No, the hunter 3 attacks.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah,
I
that's
attack, I diversion it, I draw it back, and then I deploy it here.
Okay.
Ooh, that's scary. That is
No,
a scary plan.
masters here. Whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, because if he kills him. Interesting plays here. I really like that. Really creative way to.
Put me in a weird spot. Because I really.
Stick that back there.
Really don't
Hmm.
Want that Master the Hunt alive anymore. However, I could get rid of some things. It's a little weird though. 'Cause I could attack right, and then I probably wouldn't take the Berserker though, because then you'd be able to kill my whole stack of guys, which would be 4.
I think this game's probably been over for a minute here, and we're just waiting to see how it plays out, honestly.
The Berserker. Nah. I gotta take the Master of the Hunt pick. He's too good of a card. So I'm there now. Still have a lot of 1s left. Just so I know, is there a game after ours?
gonna go overtime. I'll do it again after this. Okay. Well, I need to be considerate. I want to do that. I want to do. I wish it looked back.
Yeah, that would have been a nice place.
Don't want it back.
And he's dead.
Correct.
Worry about wars.
How many tactics does Rat have left?
Okay, kill the Helldiver.
2.
Yeah, no, that wasn't a good idea.
And then I'm gonna put a soldier right here. Actually, no, I'm not doing that. I forgot I don't have
Okay. So, are we taking everything back, or?
No, keep that first action.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna put a hammer. I put Hunter one right here.
It's not wise of me to put the guy back into the middle. Well, what can we do?
Less than 6. He probably has about 3 or 2, I think. Let me see. 4. I was wrong in both of my guesses. He has 4 cards left.
Just with a hammer.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. That's an interesting play here.
Sure.
Oh, except for the hammer's useless. Gosh, I always forget that hammer also has the card requirement. It's like, ooh, that's a great call. But then it's like, the hammer does nothing, unfortunately. Okay, no more Goblin Elder. And now, kind of seems like a waste in this scenario too. Rat says he thinks he just loses, which is super confusing to me. I don't think he knows. Does he not know that the hammer is useless? Because he seems like really scared right now. Like really, really concerned. And he shouldn't be. I don't... Does he know about the hammer? I don't know if I should say something though. I don't know. I mean, Rat really seems concerned here, like he thinks the hammer is a threat. These are the situations though where I feel so bad, where I'm like, I think they could use some rules clarification here, but then it's like, no, that obviously only helps one person to share the knowledge. And so it's like they're not currently breaking any rules or anything. Okay, maybe he realized. I agree, Spee. I wouldn't do that. It's just painful sometimes, you know? It's painful. Granted, it'll be a lot more painful for you guys in my next game when you can, like, see all my cards and stuff, too.
You want to make me go through the whole fucking shard tactics? Why would you do that?
Oh, it definitely is.
Now I have to think about why the hell you would...
That's funny.
What is the benefit?
Hammer doesn't work here.
Yeah, it does.
No,
Hammer
it doesn't.
hits
You don't have 6
everything.
cards.
I don't. I'm a fool.
I realized that halfway through. I'm like, damn.
Well, shit.
They just realized Galactic Oreo actually he thought the hammer still was functionable here, and Rat said he realized halfway through that last turn that it wasn't. That's kind of funny.
But then I think gotta move. And moving Draz up. Forgot about the card problem.
Yeah, he could keep. I mean,
4 cultists here.
if you're Oreo, why would you not keep
We killed 2 of them.
boosting your defense?
It's not over.
But you also want to pressure the 130. I don't know. It's an interesting situation.
Do I want to move Draz? I don't want to move Draz. I'm actually going to keep Torchfather here. Oh, but then Draz can't reach. This 4 Torchfather's in the way! Alright, can't do that either. Damn. Do what I gotta do.
Okay, moves both of them up. Let's see how this plays out. I mean, depending on how many cards Rat has left, he has 4 cards left. That's kind of a tough situation in a way.
I could lose the cannon shot, the tunnel card that tunnels into my back row.
Because even if he kills that 3. Oh, this is such an interesting one.
Yeah. I think we're close to the end. We're trying to be quick at this pivot.
I think I just lose here, but yeah.
I'm planning out my moves.
I think I trade Torchfather into this.
Okay.
And I think I just have to move back here.
Okay, moves back the stack.
Okay.
Interesting. I mean, he could sack a cultist. I mean, if he deploys a cultist. Oh, this is really interesting.
I think we move back.
I'm so curious to see what's going to happen here.
Move this up. Deploy cultist on top.
Oh, interesting. Deploys a cultist on top.
Wait, no. I have to fear the toss. I'm almost positive you're not running it, but I have to fear it.
He is terrified of toss right now.
I'm gonna put the Reverend down.
Oh boy.
I'll move Draz.
Oh, I don't know if that's what he wants to do with Draz. Oh, this is so interesting. Like, does he just... But if he has ultimate sack still, and he leaves his gates open...
So bummed out if I lost to a toss, dude. Like, right here.
Yeah, Oreo's literally terrified of toss right now.
Only if you corner me.
I think he definitely wants to start using Alter here. Especially with Reverend out, like, he has no reason not to.
I think I just kill off one of the Goblin Hunters into Draz.
Okay.
And I put a soldier right here.
Alright, I got a cultist.
Oh, he could potentially if he holds on. He currently has 4 cards in his hand.
Die to top.
So if he waits a couple more turns, the hammer would be
Gonna
effective. Oh,
counting in my brain.
oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
I'm gonna do Draz.
Oh my gosh, this is so interesting.
Then I'm gonna walk the cultist stack forward. Can't make these things hunters,
No, don't move it forward.
so I don't have to worry about
Oh.
chaos. And I don't have a teleport. What here? You want the 2 1-heroes are gone. Played your other 2-hero? You haven't.
Yes, yes, he did get a cultist that turn.
Oh, Chimera. Okay. So
You can see here he drew from
I will
cultists in the bottom left.
actually walk out of my gates with my second action. He's
Oh my gosh, if Rat kills here,
You have another 2-hero, right? No, Ellie Fiber's
I
not.
had Forge Fire.
yeah. How many does he have? He has 5 cultists here. If he clears off that one off the top, Day of Ascension wins the game. Oh my gosh, Day of Ascension is probably going to win the game right here. This-
I assume it's his old stuff. Out of heroes.
Rat's scared of old sack. He hasn't mentioned Day of Ascension currently.
Yeah, I think you just have
Rat's not thinking about Day of Ascension.
alt sack, and then
Oh my gosh, this is
one or something.
this is so crazy. He has 5 in his stack. There are 5. Oh wait, 4 cultists in his stack because
Oh, and I think the Demon Hammer's underneath one of my cultists.
yeah, he has 4 cultists because of the Demon Hammer counting in the stack.
And is it under the? It's under the top one.
It doesn't matter.
It
I
does
can't-
actually matter.
Oh right, he's on the field. It might become live. Well, I can't.
I think it's the top one.
Yeah, it's the top.
Yeah, the topmost cultist has Demon Hammer. I'm at 4 cards right now.
So I'm gonna kill the topmost cultist. Hammer's gone.
Oh, he needs to kill that top cultist right now. Oh, that was so huge for him. That saved his life.
Oh wait, hold on. That is.
Oh, he changed his mind, but he just remembered Day of Ascension. Oh my gosh.
You want to take back both of them?
No, I think I have to kill the top.
Oh my gosh, this is crazy.
Did I? I only took one off there, right?
I had 4 cultists.
Yeah. Okay. So that first one definitely goes off.
It got ditched.
I can't get bait, so I have.
It was in there. Hammer is gone. So he's taken back his move. So he killed the top one, and then he was going to kill the next one to bring the cultist stack down to 2. And he changed his mind and put come to aid.
Destroy fire on top of the target's normal fire regardless of shape.
Oh, interesting. Okay, come to aid. So that buys him a turn at least.
Destroy fire still in play at the start of the next turn. What the fuck? Alright, next turn. Cultist.
Man, oh man, oh man. And now he has 5 cards in his hand because of that cultist. Not that matters because Demon Hammer's gone, Draz is gone. But it does mean he's getting a lot of card advantage with these cultists. Stack of 2 cultists right there. Oh, this is looking really bad for Rat right now.
This bounces back to hand, and then just kill the top 2, right?
You can just kill one.
Oh, you're right. Oh, my bad.
Okay, he got that. That's good.
Kill the top one, and then I just play this one.
I'm gonna...
Stress right now is real on both sides. You know what's interesting here is if he was able to move his stack up on the right side and move back his other stack, I think Rat would be forced to take 2 move actions,
Let's
which
put a brute down.
at that point,
Okay, we are done.
he could just walk in, I think. Oh,
Let's use my fucking brain.
oh, this is bad.
Oh my god.
This is
that's
bad.
So scary.
Oh.
All of a sudden, I get a cultist.
Oh my gosh, he might have just lost the game with that move.
I move up.
That's crazy. He might have lost it all.
Lose here for a bit.
And I have to put him down because I fucked up.
Oh no, but he survives with that second brute.
Or I could kill the brute on purpose.
Oh, this is so interesting.
Which is better here?
He definitely needs to have a stack there. He's considering right now if he wants to stack 2 brutes or if he wants to kill the brute and then move the cultist stack in.
Oh, gah.
I think he did pull. I don't know.
Yeah,
Three.
there's a couple things. I assume you either have day, which everybody want. Move up here. Damn it.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, I think it's
Dead kill right here.
Get a cultist.
I mean, yeah, if he did Ascensions
Right.
right,
Of ascensions.
he kills both of those guys.
Both my cultists for both of those guys.
Oh man, that's got to be the game.
So I still have 2 actions. So I'll move the. What the hell was that?
I just lose.
I move him up and I'll use my second action to deploy a cultist. Then
Oh man, crazy.
kill my brutes.
And that is the game. Holy crap.
So I walk in on it. And that's it. Oh my god, dude.
That was horrible. I couldn't do anything.
You nullified like 3 of my things I wanted to do. I didn't get to do shit. Underchurch Altar never did anything. Forge Father never got his bonus. Helldiver never got to do anything either. We ended exactly at 7.
Yeah, that was crazy, guys.
That was a
Nice
That was
game.
great.
Holy cow. Holy cow. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and
thought I
I'm gonna end the stream here and hop into my next game, so I'll be closing the room. But yeah, great game by both of you.
yeah.
All right.